Hi guys, Dorota Nail here, and today we are gonna sculpt those beautiful stiletto nails with the perfect rose gel. First of all, you want to prep your nail, apply the nail form. If you didn't see the previous videos, you can find them here as well, so go and watch it. I have applied an extra nail prep, which dehydrate the nail plates, because during the form application we might touch the nail plate and you really don't want any fingerprints on it because it will affecting your lasting time. Look at this fiber gel, is absolutely awesome, like a perfect color for those long nail extensions. It's actually one of my favorite ones, and it's packed with fibers in it, so it gives you an extra strength. Universal air bond, and that gives us a really good adhesion of the product to the natural nail. As the name say to it, universal air bond, which can be used for our gels, acrylics, fibers in a bottle, and lots of other products. You don't need the base because that is acting as a base gel. Then I'm picking up the small scoop of the product because first of all I want to work out on my natural nail. Remove the excess from it. You don't want to have your brush flooded with the product because it will be very difficult to work nice and thin around the cuticle area and on your sides. So look what I'm doing. I'm pressing quite nice and hard to get the product into the scratches which we have created on the nail plate. Okay. Then we're picking up another scoop of the product to build up those nice stiletto nails. I'm placing it right in the middle and running through the free edge. I wanted it to be really nice and long. Pick up another scoop, and now we are gonna do it on the sides. This is actually working perfect because I just have to reach the line into the stiletto shape, which is just there. So I'm just following this line, and that's actually make my life really nice and easy. Then pick up another scoop and do it the same on the side. Nice and thin. So here the line's working slightly different. I have to go above, like below the line. So try to keep it nice and neat and thin. Like we don't want lots of product there because that will give you lots of filing and no one likes the filing. Okay, our next step for this specific design is to pick up the scoop of the product to build up our apex. So I've got huge amount of the product now. Starting very close to the cuticle and doing almost no pressure. Get my brush nice and flat. Turn the nail extensions down so the gravity can help you do the job as well. And this way we are gonna build our apex. Perfect. Okay, you can see it. We can touch it up so we've got less filing, and then let's cure it. Perfect, so my nail is cured and I can pick up a clear gel this time. Clean the brush so there is no previous color on it. UV cleanser to remove that. And UV cleanser is much more gentle on your brush. And we've got those amazing glitter. If you want, you can grab yours on our website. Same the gels as well. I'm picking up a small scoop of the clear gel. And I like to work with the slip layer. So what I'm doing is like I'm applying it all over. Just a nice and thin layer all over. Slightly more on this side, and then we are gonna grab some brush to do the glitter encapsulation. I want to do it a messy French style, and I want to have a mixture of those larger particles and the smaller particles. So what I'm doing is with the dry brush, I'm just doing a kind of French glitter encapsulation. We don't have to do it perfectly because later on we are gonna do some nice black French. So just a little bit of it. Okay, happy with this one. Let's remove this glitter which just jump in the places where we don't want it. I badly don't want this glitter particle. Go away. Okay, I'm just moving them so I don't have any on my nail bed. Perfect. Let's cure it. And pick up the scoop of the clear gel again. Now, what you want to do it is you want to apply this clear gel only over the glitter. Do not go into the pink parts, because look what is happening. The glitter is transferring in your brush. And if you would just apply it into the pink part, the glitter would be everywhere. We wanted it only at the ends. And then cure it. Brilliant. So the nail has cooked, and we can apply the clear gel all over, because it looks so funny, like we've got thicker product here at the ends, and we don't want that. So I'm just gonna even out the surface of it. Clean brush, and now I can apply it all over without of worrying to transfer the glitter which was at the end. Okay, clean the brush again, and then pick up the scoop for an apex. It is going to be much smaller because we have already built it, so we kind of just evening out the surface. Pull it down to the end and remove any excess from it. Clean the brush and check it if there is any places you want to touch up. Once you're satisfied with it, give it a cure. That's my nail fully cured, so put the things on the side. Pull the form down. You want to like close it and then pull it down. You could hear the nice click, and this way I have pulled the form down, remove the inhibition layer. So always some % of the gel doesn't cure, and I like to make sure like that it is properly clean from underneath, on the sides and everywhere. Okay, our next step for this design is to file it. We want to have it nice and smooth surface so we can paint the French. We could do like a different type of the French, but I like to change my designs often, and I don't want to have my French really deep inside. I want to be able to change this design later on without removing the entire extension. So I'm filing one side first and then other side, keeping nice V shape. You want to also file it underneath, just so you've got even surface, and there. Then your next step is to blend the things around the cuticle area. So here you want to make sure there is no catchy places and the things are really nice and flush at the cuticle. This will give you a really long-lasting results. Let me just show you. And you wouldn't be able to see the growth. So later on, when the nails grow, there will be only top coat here, like, and the gel which goes gradually from thinnest to the thickest. Okay, then we are gonna start filing the entire surface, just like this. Keep going. We don't have to file it perfect. We really just want to get it nice and smooth surface for painting our French. Grab the buffer and just repeat the process. So blend everything around the cuticle area here. You can see it starts looking even better. Pull the dust particles on the sides and here, and then file the entire surface. Make sure you do not catch it, because that would be disaster. clean the dust, and then let's paint the black French. You can see we also got a wee air bubble in there, which just burst, and the dust got stuck in there. So I want to clean it, the entire nail, and get rid of that as well. At the same time when we will be doing a French. Remove the dust, you don't want that in there, and then grab our black gel so we can paint a French. Take the back of the form which you have used as your mixing palette, and then black gel to do our French. So you want to again find your middle, which is just somewhere in here. Find the corners of your smile line. So I like to usually do it where my natural smile line starts. Do it same in here. And then just drag them into a V shape. I'm using D-liner brush, and it's just so easy to do it this way. Join it to the corner. And then start perfecting your smile line. We also want a little bit more of it here, so we can put later on some gold leaf. So let's color it in. And color this one in. Brilliant. Time to cure it. Grab some gold leaf. It is absolutely amazing for the autumn time, but not only Christmas as well, like anything what is gold looks nice and pretty. And then you want to separate it, couple things of it, like you wanted it to make it smaller. So I usually would just tear it apart, just like this. Perfect. And then grab a small amount of the clear gel again. Like almost nothing. You can see there is almost nothing. And just give it a little bit inhibition layer where you've got glitter. Pick up a small brush, and then we are going to start applying those gold leaf. So you want some particles to go over the black French. And you want some of it to go where we've got the glitter. Try to make it nice and flat. One more. And I am really happy with it. So we are gonna give it a flash cure of 5 seconds. Then we are gonna grab a drop of the Perfect Rose Gel to fill up our hole where the dust particle got stuck. And sometimes you might need to have a help of a little like needle or something sharp, because you want to remove those dust particles and get gel in that hole. I don't like to leave those pitting holes on my clients' nails. Let's flash cure it. and then clean the brush, and we can encapsulate everything in a clear gel before the final touches of filing. So small scoop of the product and just apply it nice and thin layer everywhere. Encapsulate your glitter and the gold foil. Pick up a larger one. Encapsulate everything in here. Clean the brush. Pick up another scoop, and then we are gonna build the apex, because you can see it, the nail looks flat. So this is our final shaping. Quite a lot of layers for this design, but it's a very, very long nail with lots of stuff going on in there. So what I'm doing is, like, I'm trying to use the gravity again, so it can help me pull the gel down, and I'm slowly dragging it down. Here I've got plenty product, so I'm pressing a little bit harder. I don't want to leave any more in there. And just perfecting my side view, checking if I've got enough in there to cover my black, and in there. And then once I'm happy with it, I can give it a cure. So that's it, all cured. Remove the inhibition layer, and then we are gonna do a final shaping. Because we have done some filing before, you can see the things looks not bad, but obviously they are not perfect. They are far away from perfect, so we need to reshape it. Just repeat exactly the same process. So blend around the cuticle area, lift the things up, file one side, file other side, check if they are the lower arches are the same. So I like to go even that direction. We've got lots of bulk here at the free edge, so I'm just start filing same like before. Lots of movements, keep filing. Remove the dust just to check where you are, and you can see it, I didn't touch the apex area. There is no need for it. And then I've got less product here, I didn't touch that. I'm only filing, like with this movement, I'm only actually removing excess of the product where I've got too much, like. Okay, we are almost there, so grab the buffer and then start buffing the entire surface this time. Like, we want the things nice and smooth, so you want to buff it everywhere. Always make sure your tip is like down the way, so you don't catch it on the buffer. Okay, I think I'm happy with it, so let's inspect it. Yeah, it's not too bad. You can see the shape in here. We have to clean the dust particles and everything, like make sure it's nice. And then it's a time for a high shine or wipe top gel. Wait for the dust particles to land, clean them. You don't want to transfer that into the nail you have just finished. I also like to grab the blue scrub and just clean it, remove any mess which I put in there, like all the dust particles and everything, and then wait for it to dry and apply the high shine no wipe top gel. Pull the nail folds down. You want the top coat everywhere. And look at the sparkles showing through it, and then I will be able to show you this nail extension from every angle. Okay, let's cure it. I've got my sweet cuticle oil. That's my nail cooked as well, so I'm just cleaning any dust particles. Here is another tip for you guys. Before you apply cuticle oil, make sure the things are really nice and clean, because cuticle oil softens the skin, like, and you don't want any chemicals to get into it. But look how pretty set we have created. And I hope you have found it very, very useful, and you have learned a lot. I'm just gonna show you. So we've got nice apex area, nice and thin at the end. You can see it. That's how it looks from every angle. And that's the nail which we have created today. Sending you huge glittery hugs and see you in the next video. Bye!